Didn't see you there. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing swaggy. What's cracking, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, how are ya? Good. So this is my go-to, ignore my nails, alright? They're crusty, I know. This is my go-to holiday glam party look, whatever you want to call this. It's super simple. So in this video I am using some new products that are new to me, not new to the world, because you know how I am. I'm always late on trends and I'm so sorry. I will get better. And yeah, it's kind of just a big old chit chat, get ready with me makeup look. So I hope you guys enjoy me talking a lot, because I do that in this video. Dude, yeah. Believe it or not, I was in choir for 6 years. Hard to believe. I know. I'm so good at singing. See ya! Okay, with this makeup look, I'm kind of just going with it. I don't really have a planned look for this, because I want to kind of keep it real with you guys. I don't always have a planned makeup look when I'm getting ready for an event or whatever I'm doing. So this is kind of exactly how it's gonna go. I am using some new products and some new brushes in this video. I'm really stoked. I don't say that word ever. Kind of liked it though. I'm gonna keep using it. My skin is still kind of like freaking out. I am currently PMSing. I'm gonna be spraying my face, of course, with the Mario Badescu facial spray. This is the aloe, cucumber, and green tea one. Again, I just love this better than the rose water one. No reason. That sounded disgusting. I always wash my hands before I do my makeup, like every single time. It's gross if you don't, sorry. I'm just gonna like put that out there. It's just disgusting, the amount of things that you touch during the day. Not happening. So I'm using this Smashbox. It's the baby little sample one. I got it in my Ipsy bag. They need to just sponsor me. I say their name every time I make a video. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish primer. It's the Radiance one. And I don't know, I don't usually use Radiant kind of primers just because I already have that enough. So wow. She is radiant. My skin always gets so red after like rubbing on it, which makes sense, right? Yeah, science. I need some water. Okay, so next, this is a new product, and I've actually, not gonna lie, I've used it a couple of times. I got it when I was in Burbank visiting my friend Sydney, and I just heard so much about it. It's the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. Seriously, you guys, this beats the Fenty foundation, and the reason for that is I wore this is in the shade F2, by the way. I wore this at the pier all day, like from morning to nighttime, stayed on, looked flawless, and normally my pores like to just pop through my foundations, even the Fenty one, but this didn't. It does have a huge like applicator, which is pretty dope. I don't say that either, oh my god. So I'm just gonna put this all over my face, and the thing about this is, of course, like what I always look for in a foundation is if you can layer the coverage. Sometimes I want just a thin layer of foundation, and sometimes I want to just go all in and cover my freaking face. But this one you can definitely build up, and it does not look cakey. It smells a little weird, but you know, you gotta work with what you got. So I'm going to be applying this all over. And honestly, this is like my perfect shade. They had one lighter that I was gonna buy because I'm freaking light as heck. But this one is like spot on. You think this is a lot? Sweetie, I put more on. So another new thing that I'm using, it's not new to the world because you know how I am. I'm always so far behind on trends. I'm using the MORPHE sponge, and it's pretty nice feeling. It's squishy. So I'm just gonna I like how this can like really get in those crevices on my face. Okay, before you guys freak out, the reason why I chose that song to play when I speed it up is because it kind of sounds like Christmas, kind of like the holiday music, and also I don't like the normal one that's like do 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 da. So there's Harrison. Yeah, I wanted to be different and quirky and silly. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I did go and add some more coverage just on like my problem areas. But yeah, as you can see, like ignore my dark circles and have my concealer on. As you can tell, this foundation just like, personally, I just think it just sits on the skin nicely. Had to go get my powder and I'm like out of breath from walking. So next, this is an old product. I'm going to use it all the time until I find something better. It's the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, but I got a little tiny baby one in my Ipsy bag. Look at it. It's so stinking cute. So I'm just going to, of course, put this where it belongs. This is in the shade Bare Neutral. And the little applicator is even tiny too. So just going to put this really underneath my eye because, you know, the amount of sleep that I get, you would think dark circles would just like disappear and my skin would be like, no, I think that's like a myth. I think that I said meth. I think it's a myth, not meth. So yeah. Okay, using the sponge again. Not gonna lie, this sponge isn't my favorite. I actually enjoy the Beauty Blender and the Real Techniques sponge more than this, but it does the job, I guess. I just don't like how hard it is. Like I feel like my face is a door and it's like knocking. It's like, ew, Maddie. Stop. You know when like you get in your feels and you know, you're like, you just see so many couples, like celebrity couples especially, and they just look so perfect, and you're just like in that time in your life where it's like, yeah, you enjoy being single, like it's nice and all, but like it would also be really cool if like I found the perfect guy for me and like fell in love and got to experience like what love felt like, because your girl has never felt that before. I seriously, and I don't know if this is like a medical issue, like maybe it's like a mental state, because I have a lot of mental issues. Maybe this is just one of them, but I literally think Harry Styles and I are going to get together. Like, I have this huge plan where I get, like, VIP tickets to go see him in a concert and, like, you know, obviously meet him behind stage or whatever, backstage. And I, like, have this image in my head that he's going to fall in love with me. I just, like, have this feeling that him and I are we're going to connect and we're going to get married. And people think I'm like joking, like, oh, Maddie, like it's just a celebrity crush, but I'm like, I don't think it is. I think it's a medical problem and I need to go to the hospital for this, like, seriously. Okay, so next I, of course, am going to be setting my entire face with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I'm using a new brush, and it's the Morphe R2 powder brush. I'm so excited because I got new brushes finally. I'm still using old ones too because I think I'm a hoarder with makeup and brushes. I can't get rid of it. We have like this emotional connection. It's hard for me to get rid of things. So you will see those later in videos, but, and that was gross. So yeah, I'm just going to be setting under my eyes, and y'all know the drill. I said y'all really weird. But, yeah, I think I figured out, like, what type of guy I need to date. And it's obviously someone who looks like Harrison Ford or Harry Styles. Just kidding. More like Harry Styles. Like, I think I'm into guys with, like, a bunch of tattoos. And not, like, the tattoos that are, like, you know, like, there's guys that are, like, Harry Styles who have those kind of tattoos. And there's the guys that have, like, the wraparound arm tattoos that are like or the guys that have like a big Texas like on their chest or something. no to those, guys. Sorry, but I'm not the one for you. But I like the guys that have like the cool tattoos, you know what I mean? And like ride motorcycles, whatever. Yeah, I would date you for sure. I have a soft spot for people who ride motorcycles, and my parents hate that I say that, and they think that I'm just like being weird and stuff, but sorry Mom and Dad, I'm going to be dating a guy who has a motorcycle. Don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I just like guys who have like that look, like they have great style, but not like, I don't know if I even should put this in. Let me move on to my next product right now though. Next I'm going to be doing bronzer. I don't feel like really like going into contouring. I might contour a little bit, we'll see what happens. But surprise, surprise, I'm using the Hoola bronzer with a new Morphe brush, and it's the Morphe M527 blending brush, Jaclyn Hill's sticker. I need to go to speech class again. Jaclyn Hill's little face sticker at the Morphe store is next to this, so I was like, gotta have this. So this one just like really gets like in the areas that you want to bronze up. I just don't really like the frat, I guess that's what I should say, like the frat boy look. I know that's so messed up, and it's probably why I like older guys, maybe, I don't know, I don't want to say that either because I don't want a creep to come on here and be like, oh, you like older guys? Well, I'm 85, is that old enough for you? And I'm going to be like, no, Jerry, it's too old. And then, oh, those are the kind of guys I like. Good style, looks like Harry Styles, tattoos, mysterious, funny, like make me laugh, because I'm tired of fake laughing a lot with guys, and that really sounds like I'm such a diva or just like a total B. Maybe that is me, I am one for sure, but it's really hard to make me laugh because I don't know, I'm like my mom, like we just have like this certain personality, like, and we like to surround ourselves with people who have like humor like us. I don't know, it's hard, like we have taught ourselves how to fake laugh a lot, which is like not a bad thing. Like at least we're nice and we're fake laughing, we're not just like like we do make sure you think you're funny, but I'm just like, I need a guy who like makes me like freaking pee my pants, you know? It's hard to find those kind of guys. Yeah. Okay, that was such a long conversation, and I'm probably gonna cut all of that out. But let's move on. Let's move on. So I am gonna be using a new blush, and like as you guys know, I don't really like to use blush anyway. Part of it is because I easily blush. I get really red when people make me feel uncomfortable, or I'm embarrassed, or I'm like like a guy makes me feel like really something happened. So it's like I always get kind of scared that, I don't know, like everyone's gonna think I'm blushing, and they're like, oh my god, Maddie's blushing, she's red, and I'm like really not. So I don't really know where I was going with that. But I'm using this new blush, and it's by Milani, and it's in the shade Coral Cove. It looks intense. Could be. I've never tried it. So I'm just going to like tap it just a little bit, you know, like a little. And then you just like dust most of it off. I'm using just a Morphe angled brush. And I'm scared, y'all. Okay. That's enough. Okay. On to the next cheek. Actually, I kind of want to contour just a little bit using, of course, my Y9 contour brush. That's an oldie. And just the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I just like to get a little bit, and I just like to get in my little... You can probably already tell I'm just like such a bronzer person. It's crazy. That looks a little muddy. We don't want that, do we? No, no, no. Let's move on to these brows. Okay, let's just like, I'm going to dip into this Tarte Pro eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use the shade Indie for my eyebrows. Just like a little bit, just so I can kind of get the shape going, you know what I mean? Because I have a lot of holes in my eyebrows. I'm so excited for Thanksgiving because it's been such a long time since I've had like a traditional Thanksgiving meal. And, like my mom is just freaking bomb at cooking. So can't wait to go home and eat and then hibernate. You know what I mean? I'm using this Morphe Big O palette, 24G Grand Glam eyeshadow palette. My aunt actually gave this to me. She gave me a lot of makeup, so thank you so much, Nicole, for that. I love you. But yeah, I normally don't really use Morphe palettes. I have before, like on clients, but never really on myself, so let's give this a try. I'm going to be taking this cream color. That doesn't tell you the shades. It's this one. I hate doing that. I'm so sorry. It's so annoying. I'm going to use my finger. What am I doing? Okay. So just putting that all over. Yes, it's a little bit darker than I expected, but you know, there's like, you can't go back. Okay? Now that I have that all over my eyes, I'm going to go in with, of course, my Morphe R40 Big Blending Brush. So I'm going to take the shade Innocent in my Tarte Pro palette. It's this shade, just as my transition color on my crease. So just getting a little bit of that and going in my crease. I'm so excited. Since you guys know I'm a huge movie person. I watch every single movie. I'm really excited for the Bohemian Rhapsody movie coming out. Cannot wait for that. Kind of have a crush on the actor. I just think he's really freaking cute. And guys with accents I'm attracted to even more, especially like British accents. Okay, so now that I have my transition color, ignore these nails. I won't ever have my nails done for a video. I'm just like not going to be that YouTuber who always has like their fake nails on or painted or whatever. And I hope that doesn't bother you guys. And if it does, I don't know what to tell you because this is me. Okay, so next. Okay, first I'm just going to darken up my crease and then I'll go in with a cranberry shade. So again, taking that huge Morphe palette, I'm going to go in with, I guess, this shade. It's kind of like a brown but with like a red undertone. And I'm using a new Morphe blending brush. It's M514. Jaclyn Hill loved this. She knows what's up. Yo, I have an eye booger. Y'all didn't tell me? Are you kidding me? What kind of friends are y'all? Seriously? I'm gonna blend out the harshness of this. Taking my Tarte Pro palette again. You can see me in there. I'm gonna be using the shade Mod. It's just that perfect cranberry shade. Yeah, so let's just like see what happens. I'm just gonna add this in my crease, honestly. I don't feel like doing anything else with it. So, taking the transition color I used in the beginning, you just want to start by layering it up just like your crease. So, and I like to get as close as I can to my waterline. See, okay, so far so good. I'm just going to go in with that cranberry color and lightly go on the bottom. And then for the really fun parts, I can't decide if I want to use silver or rose gold. Maybe this one, right? So this is another new product, and I'm so excited for these because as soon as I swatched it on my hand when I was there, oh my god, I was like, I have to buy you. It's the Morphe metallic eyeshadows, and they come in threes. The other one's in my bathroom, but there's a black one. It's just black sparkly, and it's so pretty. And it just like comes on a little applicator like that. You thought. And yeah, but I'm actually just going to take a flat brush and just kind of take it off there so I have control over where it goes. So breaking pretty. So just going to curl my lashes. And then using the Better Than Sex mascara, bringing this old boy back. This was like my go-to for years. It's just always good to fall back to. I don't know where I was going. That got really deep. And just applying this, being very careful not to get it on my eyelids. So the further you lean your head back, the better chances of not getting mascara on your eyelids. Did that come out normal? Like, I don't know if I said that sentence right. You get it, though. You get it. I know you do. So this one eye. Mascara just, like, every time in my videos I'm going to say this. It just throws the look together. You can't argue that. I'm always right. Just kidding. I'm not. Okay. Not always right, I can admit that. So on to, let's do some highlight. I need some glow to my cheeks. I'm actually going to be using the Becca highlighter in this, I'm going to be using the Becca highlighter, but not Moonstone. It's going to be Champagne Pop in this cute little tiny one. And just using my typical Y14 highlighting brush. Let's do lips. Now I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do with my lips. That one I think is too much. So I think I'm just gonna go with a very classic, old school MAC lipstick in the shade Angel. Just gonna do that. No. No. No, 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 no. We're not wearing this. I need something to wipe off my lips. What does this one look like? Let's try this. And if it doesn't work, that sucks. And I'm going to just have to deal with it because it's a liquid lipstick. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Pure. So again, it's like nudie, kind of a cool tone pink nude. Okay. I mean, I actually like that a lot. Didn't think I would like this color, but, and last but not least, this is another new product. It is the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Everyone raves about this, and my friend Sydney was like, girl, you need this, so I got it. And this is, I don't really know like if it actually helps your makeup stay on, but it feels really refreshing when you spray it on, so I'm gonna put this on. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. I mean, it took a while, but what can I say? I'm a perfectionist. Yeah, Let me get a little close up, you know, so y'all can see. The reason why I don't like wearing liquid lipsticks is because my mouth always looks like a booty hole. I just have big lips. They also tend to get real crusty real fast. So I can't help that about myself. So I kind of stay away from these kind of lipsticks. But what can a girl do, you know? Oh, here is my... I'm trying to like not show these nasty nails. Here is my go-to holiday simple, kind of more like on the less dramatic side makeup look. I know people like to do the red lips, you know, and like crazy glam eyes, but not me. This is something that I will definitely be wearing to holiday parties if I ever get invited to one. So invite me to one if you're having one, because I'll go. I need more friends. Anyway, so please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already. I will link all of the products down below that I used on my face. I will also link my Instagram down below, so click that and give it a follow. Okay, blah, blah, blah. That's like literally what you hear in this video is blah, blah, blah. And I'm really sorry, and I can't help that I talk a lot. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go. Please, 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 just... And I don't know what that is. Okay, I love you guys so, so, so much. Okay, goodbye.